Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing of the new camera that we're going to use. It is a GoPro Hero 7 Black. Now let's get into that video. Box is glued very well. At first I tried to take it off, cleanly. It did not work. So you just tear it apart. The GoPro box comes with the camera, case, a couple of the attachment devices, and one battery, cord to charge it. Now, our main focus on buying the GoPro is that we were using just Aaron's iPhone before, and it can film in 4K, and it works, and it's great. Getting the video to the computer is a little bit weird. We did lose some videos that we had recorded because of transferring, and we wanted to get a good quality, not very expensive, good quality camera that can do up to 4K. It can do any situations. It can go in the router, and really just GoPro's the only one that can cover everything we wanted to do, and wasn't super expensive.
And so that my phone wasn't tied up all the time.
Absolutely. That open section is where you can plug it straight into the wall instead of using the battery, or also it's a mini HDMI, and that's how we get the microphone in it later in the video.
Now going through the setup process, the app for the phone to control it.
This app is awesome.
Yes.
It allows us to have the GoPro anywhere really and look at the phone real quick to make sure it's pointed correctly. You can turn it on and off to record there. You can change all the settings in it. The only hang up on it is that if you run 4K outside, due to this camera being waterproof and holding everything in, it overheats. So we have had to back down the settings when it's outside, just so that it doesn't overheat, because that was a problem.
So now you've switched. We were using the phone camera to record the first part. Now we're using the GoPro. You can tell the difference. This is another case kit that we ordered to go with it that has, I don't even know what all's in there. We haven't used all of it.
20 something attachments, I think.
That one's the head.
Yep. So I'm pulling the chest one out so that I can put it on there, and then I have two hands. We can look at everything else. There's all of the attachments that came in this package.
Nice and blurry.
Very nice and blurry. All of these are stick-ons. That's how we're using the GoPro inside the CNC. It's stuck on the side of the gantry so that it follows around the router. So here I am. I'm going to remove the tripod attachment for the phone, and this is the one for the GoPro, so that all we have to do is screw on the mount, the case that the GoPro is in, to the tripod, and then it's connected, and it's a quick disconnect to move it to anything else.
Here you can see the image in the phone of the recording. So you could preview it the whole time you're doing it.
Yeah, it's very hard to see what's going on the GoPro if you have it on your head, obviously.
Yes.
And your chest you can kind of see if you look down, but it's still much easier to look at the app.
Yes. This is the new case, case and microphone cable we got. We found that our recording and then editing it into our videos was not very loud.
Yeah, and the reason for that goes back to why it overheats, right? So the camera is all closed in, so the microphone is also closed in and waterproof, and just doesn't have super high quality. So we wanted to get a case that could accept the microphone that we had. We bought this microphone when we were using the iPhone, and just has that special little mount that you need on the top of the case that does not come with the GoPro case. Also did a lot of research on finding the right attachment to get the mic connected to it, and everything I found said use the GoPro one. None of the other ones are officially approved, and this is the only one that everyone says works. So you can certainly try other ones that are much cheaper, but don't know if they'll work. Very snug fit, so trying a few different setups to figure out which one I like that's going to plug in the best.
Of course, the way they make it is just the most awkward plug-in anyways.
Yep, you still have to twist it upside down to get it to work. I end up just going with how it is in the picture. Mm-hmm. It is the best way to do it. Now, you can't open this little tab door when it's in the case, so gonna have to remove the case.
Can you see the little metal post?
So that rod right there, you can see it's opening. It's just clipped on like that, made to pop off, so this is not breaking it. You just have to open it to the right amount, and then it pops right off super easy. Thought I was going to break it, but ended up being not. Now, this camera actually goes in and out of this case much, much easier than the other one. I find the corners get hung up on the other one a little bit, and this one, man, it's so much smoother, so much easier to use. And that's the full contraption all put together, and it just clips on top of the tripod.
This is, we got an extra battery and the battery charger to make it easy. There are days when we actually use them both, so best way to have them both charged all the time.
So just wanted to take a second here at the end of the video to kind of tell you what we like about it, what we haven't liked about it. Love the camera overall. It's great. It's worked awesome. Picture is so much better. Well, not necessarily so much better, but it is very good picture and easier to use than the phone, especially transferring files on and off of it to the computer. That's the main focus that has been better. The overheating problem that we talked about earlier came up, and also we have accidentally put it into time-lapse mode when trying to record. It's very easy to either hold the button on top of it for too long and that puts it into time-lapse, or swipe on the app and accidentally hit time-lapse instead of record. So that's something just to focus on, look at, because you don't want to record for an hour and then turn out being, pictures every half a second.
Which I did.
Yeah, so it was... Luckily, that was a short one, though.
Yeah.
And it was only about 10 minutes, so it still took 600 pictures. So, other than that, it's been awesome.
Yes.
Keep it charged, keep it working. Did drop down the resolution to 2.7 instead of 4K. That's helped with the overheating problem. And battery life overall. I haven't really seen much of a difference in... resolution for what we're filming. Obviously, if you're filming other things, you need a higher resolution, and I understand that. So we've loved the camera. It's been awesome. Highly recommend it, and that's the GoPro Hero 7 Black. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.